What bottles did I get for the month of December? Let's find out. What's going on, everybody? Nathan here with the Everyday Drinker, bringing you guys my final video for 2022. And what better way to end the year than to show you guys the bottles that I got for the final month of the year, December. And man, oh man, was this a banger of a month. But before we get into the bottles, I want to thank you guys so much for a freaking amazing year. I started my journey this year, and it's going to continue after this year because I found an absolute love for it. And you guys just keep bringing me the amount of love and support that I just can't fathom and understand. And it's just absolutely mind-blowing to me. And it's just, I can't thank you guys enough. I'm speechless, and I just can't wait for what 2023 is going to bring for the channel, for me, and for you guys. By the time this video goes up, we most likely had probably hit 2,000 subscribers. So make sure you guys stay tuned for the 2,000 subscriber giveaway video. We're going to be giving away the bottle of Eagle Rare as well as a couple of other things. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that and pay attention for the hashtag for the 2,000 subscriber giveaway. But without further ado, let's get into the bottles that I got for this month. So had to pick up a couple of new staples for the shelves. As you guys can see, the setup has changed up a little bit. We got a new shelf, and we have a lot more space to fill. So what better than to do that with a couple of bottles that are mandatory for the shelves. Bottle number one that we got, Evan Williams Bottled in Bond. As you guys can see, we are nearly through this bottle already. The crazy month of December. So that bottle right there, nearly halfway gone, and I picked it up this month. So there's bottle number one. Bottle number two, that is a staple for the shelf. As you guys know, my love for this bottle, Old Forester 100 proof. We have one on the shelf about halfway empty, and I had to pick up a backup for it. So that is this bottle right here. One of my absolute favorites. It's just a darn good mixing bourbon. Really don't drink this one neat, but it is one of my absolute favorite mixing bourbons. Bottle number three, another staple on the shelf for mixers, goes to Knob Creek 9-year. Now this right here, absolute staple. You guys know 100 proof, 9-year age stated, right around that $35, $36 range. And another really good sipper. It's a really good mixer, and it's just one of those all-around best bang for your buck bourbons that I absolutely love. Next up, got a bottle of Buffalo Trace here. This is a single barrel store pick. These are all bottled at 90 proof as well, but this is an Adelphia store pick, one of my absolute go-to stores. Another really good bottle just for sipping, mixing. If you want a lower proof cocktail, I always go with Buffalo Trace as my mixer. It's just a staple on my shelf. These single barrels do differ in flavors somewhat. And those Buffalo Trace bottles, the single barrels, in my opinion, don't really change all too much, but they do have a little bit different of a flavor profile. So I always enjoy picking up those single barrels. And this was also at that MSRP mark of $31, so you cannot pass that up when the time comes and you see these on the shelves. Make sure you pick them up. Bottle number five that we picked up is one that a lot of people recommended to me. I told you guys that I did a review on the Benchmark Full Proof, and I absolutely hated it. I didn't recommend it to absolutely anybody. It was hands down one of the worst bourbons of 2022. But a lot of people said pick up the single barrel, and that's exactly what I did. And this single barrel right here is absolutely amazing. I absolutely love it. It's bottled at 95 proof. It's $28, and it's really good. It really is. It's not super complex. Doesn't have a lot of burn. On the nose, I get a really, really nice buttercream icing, and on the palate, it just lingers over there as well, that buttercream icing. Super sweet, vanilla. Can't go wrong. It is packed full of flavor, but not a lot of different flavors. So if you're looking for a complex bourbon, this is not the one to go for. But if you're looking for a nice, easy sipping single barrel for cheap, definitely the one to go for. And then finally, we are getting into the good bottles, the ones that I was super stoked to get my hands on this year. But without further ado, let's get into them. So my local group, Central Jersey Bourbon Society, did a pick of the Penelope Toasted barrels. This is a barrel strength char 5 heavy toast barreled at 115 proof. There was a limited amount of these bottles, so I made sure to get one of these, and this one is absolutely fantastic. On the back, powdered toast is the sticker, and it really, really is a powdered toast. It is absolutely fantastic. So if you guys see those Penelope Toasted barrels, barrel strength out there in the wild, make sure you pick those up. But I was teasing you guys, making you guys think this was the good stuff. It is good stuff, but let's get into the good stuff now. Bottle number 7. Bottle number 7 goes to one that I did a review on. This was the Buffalo Trace Kosher Wheat. This is a Weller product, hands down a Weller product. It is the same exact mash bill as Weller Foolproof, Weller Single Barrel, Weller CYBP, Weller 12-year, Weller Antique 107, William LaRue Weller. This is a 7-year William LaRue Weller product, bottled at 94 proof, and you just cannot go wrong with it. You see it, you pick it up for under that $60 mark. Tease you guys again. You thought that was the good stuff. Let's get into the good stuff now. For Christmas, I bought myself a bottle of the 2XO. Now this is the Phoenix blend. This is by Dixon Dedman. If you guys know who Dixon Dedman is, or you don't, I'll let you know a little bit backstory. He was the master distiller at Kentucky Owl, left Kentucky Owl, and he started his own distillery. He brought in his own bottles, and the 2XO is double oaked, so he takes a lot of those blends, puts them into a second barrel that is charred, blends. We don't have an age statement on this, but this is his first small batch, limited release. The Phoenix blend, absolutely fantastic, bottled at 104 proof, and doesn't have a lot of burn, but it is packed full of flavor. Bottle number 9. Bottle number 9 goes to Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend. Now, I've had a taste of the Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend from the Mountaineer Bros, and it was good. It really, really was. But it is an absolute flavor bomb from what I know. This is an 11 and 18 year age bourbon bourbon marriage. This is finished in 3 different casks: Armagnac, Sherry, and Cognac. This is bottled at 57.63% alcohol. It is bottle number 385, and this is batch 135. So, super excited to eventually crack this one open. Haven't done it yet, but hey, one day I will. Next bottle. Bottle number 9. E.H. Taylor Single Barrel. Now this is going to be my New Year's bottle, the one that I cracked to ring in the new year. Absolutely stoked to get this one. Picked it up right at that $70 mark, and you cannot go wrong with this bottle right here. And I'm just excited to compare it to the small batch and see if the flavors are comparable or if it is just head and shoulders better than the small batch. We're going to find out, and I'll let you guys know here in the future. But this bottle right here, was super stoked to pick this one up. Also bottled in bond, just like most of them except for the barrel proofs. And last but not least, the final bottle of December goes to Van Winkle 12-year Lot B. Now, let me tell you this, guys. I didn't get this bottle. My fiance got this bottle. How did she get this bottle? Well, we both entered into a lottery for one of the stores here in New Jersey. There was God knows how many applicants for this bottle right here. There was the entire Pappy lineup except for the 23-year. There was the 20, the 15, the Lot B, and the Old Rip Van Winkle. And first, second, and third had taken the 120 and the 215s. She got 4th place. So I had the choice of the Old Rip Van Winkle 10-year bottled at 107 proof, or the 12-year Lot B. This one is bottled at 90.4 proof, so it is one of the lowest proofed Pappy lineup bottles, but I wanted this one. I wanted to see what this one was all about, so I made sure to select this one from her winnings, and she paid for it for one of my Christmas presents, so I was really, really happy about that. I couldn't thank her enough. She helped me like you wouldn't believe. Every single day you could enter into that lottery, so I was putting my name, she was putting her name, and we both went through the trouble of doing that. It's not that difficult, but it is. If you forget about it, then you miss out on an opportunity, and I know she did it almost every single day that I did, so can't thank her enough. And paying for it, it's even the icing on the cake right there. Cherry on top is whatever you want to call it. Cherry on top, it's the red top, so hey, cherry on top, there we go. But this one right here, I am not going to crack open until we hit 5 5,000 subscribers. That's going to be my celebration pour once we hit 5,000 subscribers. So for me to drink this bourbon, it's up to you guys. It's really up to you on when I crack this bad boy open. Is it going to be this year? Is it going to be next year? Is it going to be 2024? Who knows? I hope it's not 2024 because I want to really know what this bottle is all about. But not until 5,000 subscribers. So there you guys have it. That was my bourbon haul for the month of December. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Please let me know down below what bottles you picked up for the month of December. I know there's so much going around. You had Christmas, you had all kinds of different holidays, you have New Year's coming up, but I hope you guys had a fantastic bourbon Christmas for yourselves, just like I did. But until next time, in 2023, this has been Nathan with the Everyday Drinker. Cheers.